There's a story coming out of Wexford County, the Cadillac area, about a young pregnant woman who was killed, and authorities say her unborn baby was removed from her. Several family members have been arrested. Investigators had to search a landfill for the infant's remains. It's one of the darkest, most heartbreaking stories I've ever heard. When something like this hits the news, people react fast. Monsters, it's pure evil. And what happened is absolutely horrific. But I keep coming back to a bigger question. Where does something like this even start? Because nobody just wakes up and suddenly becomes capable of this. Something led there, years of something, maybe generations. There were signs of instability. There were signs of substance use. There were signs of a family that never really had a fair shot. And it made me think, how many opportunities did society have long before this tragedy to intervene, to support this family, to break a cycle instead of letting it keep running? It's easy to point at people involved and say they're the problem, but at some level we have to ask, where were we? How many people did we walk past, ignore, judge, dismiss, because it's easier? How many times did somebody need help and never got it because our systems weren't built to catch them until it was too late? I don't think anyone chooses this kind of life. I don't think anyone wants to become part of a tragedy like this. But when trauma, poverty, addiction, untreated mental health, when they stack up across generations, disaster becomes predictable. And I say all this because I know what it's like to need help. I know what it feels like to be lost, to spiral, to think I'm past saving. And I also know what it feels like when someone steps in and says, you matter, you're not alone. That's why I do the work I do today, because I've seen what help can do. I've seen lives turn around. I've seen people who were counted out become leaders, parents, friends, pillars in recovery communities. So when I see a tragedy like the one in Wexford County, I don't just see the horror. I see generations of missed opportunities that led to it. This isn't about excusing anything, far from it. It's about understanding that if we want fewer tragedies, we need more compassion, more intervention, more connection, more people willing to ask something. How are you really doing? Before things fall apart. Anyway, that's rambling. I've got more to come. I don't know where the series goes, but maybe these thoughts, unfiltered and honest, will help someone see things differently, or maybe it'll just help me process the world I'm walking through. Either way, thanks for listening.